Javier and Tamari. First, I'd like to say thank you both for the video you put out. Ever since school, I've been more of a visual learner, so hearing your video has made me 100% more confident in the video I'm sending to you. Second, I'd like to say I'm beyond pleased that you're accepting a video, because I bounced around over 30 schools in my life. Writing has not been my forte, but when I speak, I can create a visualization with my words. By the end of this video, if you see the picture I am painting with my words, and this is the big picture you see for our future, then together we can artistically create a future we all deserve. Hello, Barr Foundation, Bloomberg Philanthropies, Ford Foundation, the James Irvine Foundation, Knight Foundation, the Prestige Foundation, the McKnight Foundation, the Andrew Mellon Foundation, IENSN Foundation, William Penn Foundation, Rasmussen Foundation, the Rockefeller Foundation, Surdna Foundation, the National Endowment for the Arts, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, U.S. Department of Education, U.S. Department of Transportation, the White House Management and Budget, the White House Domestic Policy Council, Bank of America Merrill Lynch, Citibank, Chase, Juche Bank, Morgan Stanley, and MetLife. Hello to all the decision makers of each of these amazing organizations. When I wrote up this video, I looked at each of your organizations thoroughly. The results of my finding expanded my original idea of how we want to use the ArtPlace grant. I urge each of you to advocate for me, and through URTheFutureCharity, I promise not only to not let you all down, but to go far and above each of your expectations of any possibility you could have imagined before partnering with ArtPlace. With this grant, URTheFutureCharity will achieve lasting effectiveness, the level of effectiveness you all know our future deserves. Finally, I would like to say hello to anyone else watching this video. I'm creating this video to ask for a $500,000 grant from ArtPlace. I'm going to expand in this video who we will be affecting, how we will affect them in a possible way, how we will show we affected them, and how we will be able to continue this in those areas every year, plus more. Finally, I will show how this will ripple into part of the puzzle piece we need for the final future picture this world deserves. Do I want to apply for this was the first question you asked. Yes, I do. Not only do I want to, but America wants me to. They may not know it yet, but I will get you over 100,000 thank yous from our programs all across the United States that we put into place with this. We put together from the grant letting you know that they did want this. For a lot of organizations, this may just be a want, but for us, this is a need. URTheFutureCharity was created in 2011 to become the most effective nonprofit in the world by 2020. And we just got our 501c3 status a couple months ago. After getting one of the world's most experienced grant teams together and making sure we're all in the position to do 100% of whatever we say we will do, we're finally able to reach out for grants. And making this video for you is officially the first grant we are applying for. We do not just want to apply for this, we need this for our momentum. This is the raindrop getting ready to land on the top of a mountain that turns into a first circle of snow that eventually and quite rapidly turns into an unstoppable moving snow boulder. Now you have the power to help us become that boulder. So let me tell you what that boulder will do. This boulder is on the top of a mountain of problems. The bigger we get, the more problems we will knock down. What category are we with this project? We are a 501c3 nonprofit. Our charity is the only charity in the world that actively focuses on the elevation of self-worth. As with creative placemaking, our mission is able to mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But this is our exact meaning. Self-worth is two parts. The first is knowing that you matter. It is your family, your friends, teachers, your community, and anyone else you come in contact with's responsibility to let you know you matter in a positive way. They're supposed to build you up and build up how much you perceive you matter. So like we say, it takes a village to raise a child. The second part is the internal drive within, that thing in you that pushes you to be the best version of yourself. What URTheFutureCharity does is elevate both of those in a positive way. We do this by finding opportunities, educating, and instilling commitment with our unique You Are the Future Charity commitment essay. James Jacobs and William H. White both touch hugely on the education portion through their research, their books, their knowledge. Both of them are amazing examples of great people that you too referenced. What is the geographic community? We're going to use the $500,000 from this grant to affect 5 geographic communities. We will simultaneously plan and launch each program during the summer of 2016. Each program location will then be self-sufficient, able to happen each year without additional funding. So we'll be able to do this again each year in those locations after this first one from the funding from ArtPlace. But we will again request additional funding each additional year you guys are open, so we could do additional locations. Our first location will be in my area, Los Angeles County. There's over 10 million Americans in Los Angeles. Location 2 will be my vice president's area, the Quad Cities. There's over 500,000 Americans in the Quad Cities area. Location 3 will be a location that the ArtPlace is yet to reach. So we will choose Oklahoma County. There's over 750 Americans in Oklahoma County. Location 4 will be a location we've seen a lot of in the partners priority list. We will choose Minnesota and go with the Ramsey County, which includes St. Paul in it. Ramsey County has over 500,000 Americans. Location 5 was picked by my 6-year-old son. I read him the names of the partner locations and locations ArtPlace has yet to go. Out of those places, he picks Miami. His reason is that it is where Burn Notice lives, the TV show. So our final location this year will be in Miami. There's over 400,000 Americans in Miami. You're the Future Charity is inclusive to all. So our reach in each location will affect everyone in those areas. The ripple effect of the people we personally touch directly at our events will ripple throughout the entire community. So the reason I put the number of all in the areas, I believe with our event, we will affect every person in the community. What's the desired community change? You Are the Future Charity desired community change is the same as our mission. We want to elevate the self-worth of all in the community. We want, by the end of our event, for them all to feel that they highly matter in a positive way, and they have the drive to become the best possible positive version of themselves, and that's extremely high within them. You Are the Future Charity's first step of active change towards the elevation of self-worth is with the most important thing, and that is the opportunity. So the opportunity we will create in all 5 locations is an event. Thinking something titled like ArtPlace and You Are the Future Charity present with the help of our partners, and we'll put each of the partners on the flyer also, and we'll title it Artistic Future. We'll have a description on it. An inclusive event for your community. Come elevate your families, your friends, your communities, and your future self-worth with the wonderful arts. There is something for everyone. We have craft and culinary, dance, design, and architecture, film and media, folk and traditional arts, literature, music, theater, visual arts, martial arts, plus more. So our flyer will mention that. It'll also talk about education on other portions like housing, education on different parts of the community that need elevating. We will partner with all types of these groups to have them attend our 1 to 3 day event, depending on how much we could do with 100,000 in each location. With the community's involvement, we're trying to push it to 3 days so we can have the community have as much possible fun as possible and gain as much education as possible. So attend our 1 to 3 day event and provide these opportunities. When they're all here to add on to our desired community change, we will have each partner bring some form of educational pamphlets or verbally educate the guests. I believe education is a way to consciously assist people in change. With each of our partners at this event, we will provide opportunities in education on the 10 sectors and disciplines that you guys have listed. The ripple effect of this change will benefit the whole community. We will get more community members into these arts with their own money or the scholarships we raise at this event. We want to get as many people that are able to provide this for themselves and family um, to get into the arts because they're amazing for everybody and it's a way to bring the community together. We also want to raise enough funds for the people who can't afford to get into all the different arts that we could provide scholarships for them. So that's what this event's going to do. It's going to make it so we can get as many people in the community into the arts. That will put more happy people in the community. This will lower all the negative statistics in the community, and each year will only exponentially increase all statistics to reflect a positive change. So after every year of us doing this, our stats are going to look better and better so we get more and more partners, raise more and more funds to put more and more people into the arts. And it's going to help all of the same exact program we're doing across the United States. How will the arts help achieve that change? The arts will be used to bring a gathering to our event. Every art brings an amazing following of people. So when we use every art combined, we will bring a wide range of amazing people. The people may come solely for the purpose of all the amazing things we are doing with their specific art interests, but with the possible perks we will be giving out for gaining knowledge of other arts at the event. We will build a passion for all arts and everyone attending. We'll do like little raffles, giveaways, bingos. If they go to different locations with different arts, they'll get a little stamp. They need to get 10 different arts to have their bingo thing done, and they can turn it in and we'll do a drawing, stuff like that. The more knowledge people get, the more they can share in the community with everyone they come in contact with. The ripple effect is crazy. We will create fun ways to educate people on all 10 sectors at this event also. How will you know that change is happening? We will know change is happening through our URTheFutureCharity commitment essay. This is what we use for all of our tracking of progress and testimonials from each of our other events and programs we put together. Everyone that sends in the essay is sent a copy of it with the URTheFutureCharity commitment essay certificate of completion. It's an amazing certificate, just like a diploma, and they can see every day and stay committed to knowing they matter and striving to become the best positive version of themselves every day. They answer our questions. First question is, what is your 1, 5, and 10-year goal? The second question is, do you matter? And if yes, is it in a positive or negative way? The third question is, what is the best version of yourself that you see? And is it in a positive or negative way? The fourth question is, what opportunities did you receive from us and our partners? Did they elevate your self-worth? Question 5 is, what education did you learn from us and our partners? 6, are you going to stay committed? If yes, they write their name. I'm committed to staying driven to achieve my 1, 5, and 10-year goals. I will stay committed to knowing I matter. And with that, everyone I come into contact with matters too. And I will strive to become the best possible positive version of myself every day. Then they sign at the bottom and send it in. We have been working with Salesforce for a while now, and once we got 501c3 and put together our grant team, Salesforce donated some amazing tracking systems so we can keep track of things like this, all of our testimonials, all of our certificates of completion. So we will also be sending out renewal emails that we already have automatically set up every 1 year, 5 year, and 10-year mark, so they can resubmit an essay and receive a more prestigious certificate. And it lets us know they're keeping up with their goals. What we did was effective, and it's lasting. Last thing to add before I go is we want to leave open spots at our events to other groups that submitted proposals to you and were not able to get funded. we will help them get publicity and possible future donors at our events. They will be able to contact us and let us know they heard about us through ArtPlace and want to perform their art or educate people on what they want to raise funds for at our event. However we can assist them through our event, we would love to. I know you cannot assist every proposal you get, and if you grant us the $500,000, we'll be leveraging that to make sure you're not just assisting us, but indirectly assisting others you couldn't give a grant to. So thank you for your time. This video was a blast. It took me about 2 weeks of research on everything you guys have done in the past. All of your partners are currently doing, each of the foundations that you guys are partnered with. It was crazy spending 1, 2, 3 days just going over their website, looking at everything they're doing. And all of it was a huge inspiration. And I believe we are a perfect fit for this grant. And we would love for one of your team members to also be an advisor with us through the summer to make sure everything we are doing will make sure next year you look forward to granting us again for 5 more locations. You're the future, and together we'll make a future this world deserves. Thank you for your time.